everyone, it's Happymailqueen. Today I have another AlinaCraft design team project to share with you guys, and it's going to be a very short project share. It's a couple of cards that I had created using one AlinaCraft or Alinacutle die set, which I'm going to share with you guys right now, and then I'll share my project. I wanted to go ahead and play with this die set, which is really pretty, and they layer on top of each other. So you cut your pattern paper and then you layer them, and as you can see there, the butterflies look like they're nesting, so you get a peek of the layer below each layer, if that makes sense. So the way I kind of figure it out is the smallest butterflies are on the bottom, and then it's the medium, and then the bigger one. But I think it's easier to, if you also just label them, you can do 1, 2, 3, or I did bottom, middle, and top, and that way you know which layer is on top, and so you get that nesting effect in the butterflies. So as well as actually the leaves, it does the same thing with the leaves, and so it's really pretty, and I love this die set. It's a nice background die, and it measures, I believe it's it's a little bit over 4 inches, so I think it's 4 1/8 when you cut it, 4 1/8 by 5 7/8, so it's almost 6 inches. Great for your 4 by 6 or 4.5 by 6 cards. And so let me go ahead and share what I created. So I made this card right here, and I used one of the Jen Hadfield collection, which I had gotten from Tuesday Morning, and it's called My Bright Life. And I love it. It's I love the colors in this collection, really very vibrant, and then you have the darkers also. So this is kind of usually not the colors that I really work with, because it is a little bit dark for me, but it also has some nice bright pops of color, and so that's what I loved about it. And anyway, I'm loving how this is looking, especially for fall. And so I do call these my fall cards. And as you can see there, you can see the different layers that I used. This is probably, excluding the card base, I have about 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it's like 4 layers of cardstock, but the result is beautiful. Wanted the sentiment to be the focal point, and so I wanted the colors, of course, to coordinate with that centerpiece. And then this butterfly right here, the layered butterflies, those are actually the butterflies that pop out. I layered the butterflies and then I stapled it, so that way you can kind of fold them up and just make them very dimensional. And then I just put some bling in the middle, which is also from AlinaCraft. And then I used some rose gold tulle. And then this is I think it's called Little Birdie, if I'm not mistaken. That flower set that I had gotten from my last haul at Tuesday Morning. I think it's here. Here it is. Little Birdie, yeah. They're the handmade flowers, and it worked perfectly because the pink matches this pink. And then I also stickled on the chipboard piece. And then also, if you see the leaves there, right here, that I just attached on top, and of course those are the leaves that also pop out of the die. So it's really a pretty die set to have, to make a pretty background. And then on the inside, I just layered it, and I haven't really, I'm probably going to put another layer here so that I can put a sentiment, and then the back looks like that. So it's just a very simple. This is actually the first card that I made, and this one's my favorite. I love all the colors and how it kind of came all together. And I really worked on this card, you guys, because I had to think about, okay, what layers, what papers do I use, and which one do I put on top? Just for a tip, if you kind of want this look, and you just kind of want pops of that foiled paper, you're gonna use the middle layer. That's gonna be your foiled cardstock. And it just worked out for this one because this paper that I used on top had, I think it had some pops of green as well. You can't see it right now, but, and so that's why I used the green as another layer. And then just to contrast, to make everything pop, I used this bluish paper right here, which was perfect because it went well with the tulle that I put. And then I used those same flowers from Little Birdie. I also used another, and I forgot to pull that out, but this two-piece leaves from AlinaCraft. So I will make sure I put the link in the description box. I forgot I did use that one also. And that just created a little bit of the, kind of like a little flourish on the side there, on the top and the bottom of the flower cluster. And I got a sticker pack from the Dollar Tree, and I put it along with the Jen Hadfield collection when I was still collecting them from Tuesday morning, because I thought the colors kind of went well with the Jen Hadfield papers. And this is the testament, that it does go with it, because as you can see, it has all the rainbow colors of this, the card. It has the blues and that browns and the pinks. So it really just, pulled everything together, all the colors. And so that is basically the centerpiece on this card. Oh my gosh, I love this card so much. Like, I feel like, it could be the top of a mini album, and, just like a family album. So who knows, maybe I won't use it as a card and I'll just, cut it. But anyway, I did layer it because I did make it a card, and I just added again those butterflies that popped out when you and that's the paper right here that I use on the top. See the beautiful colors? So you have the blues and the yellows, the gold. So that's kind of the colors that I went with. And then the back just looks like that. And those are my fall cards. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and make sure you check out AlinaCraft store on Ali, and I'll make sure I leave the links down below for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everyone.